What is up, everyone? Today on Seth Leroy Hustle Adventures, I wanted to talk about where are the cargo van loads. Now here's the thing. It's been slower the past couple weeks. I mean, like I said, I've said in videos before, we had weeks where in 2-3 days I was making $1,200 profit. That's talking after taxes, gas, everything, gross profit, like what we were bringing home. In our bank account, like we were just saving money, doing our thing like we always do. We did it at every job I've ever had, but now with your own business, obviously. And we've had some hiccups with the van. Put about $1,700 into it in the 7 months I've been doing it. I'm just giving you a little overview. And of course, it's annoying, but at the same time, that's why I always tell people to stack their paper if they're going to get into owning their own business in this industry, because it fluctuates. Like, dude, like now we learned a lesson though. When it goes low like that, or when it's going high like that, where in 2-3 days I can make $1,200, I'm going to stay out. Like, I'm not going to just come home, because that's what we were doing. I'd go out 3 days, come home. If you guys go way back to my videos, that's what it was like. But now we learned when it's those high spots, especially in the winter up in the Midwest, because apparently people don't like driving in the snow, and I don't care, but that's when they really, really need people. But now, when it comes to where are the cargo van loads at, we're still bidding, like a lot. And the thing is too, like, but it's not as much as before. And it's like, I have relationships with brokers, so that's why I still am doing my thing and making our minimum gross profit of $800 a week. Our max is 12. Like, once I hit 12, I was coming home. But now we learned, like, those times, like I'm saying, I could have stayed out and easily made 1,600 easy. Like, if I would have stayed out the other 2-3 days, but whatever. That's why this is all about learning. That's why I take people on this journey with me, is to teach and freely. That's my principle, is helping each other, because we're all in this together. But now that's why I'm talking about where the cargo van loads at. Like, I guess too, sometimes when winter, right after winter, it can turn into this like whole like, oh, well, it's not bad out driving. So a lot of companies and a lot of places think, oh, well, it should be lower bids. But then it's supposed to even out. From what I've heard, I've talked to people like my dispatcher. He's been in the industry 10 years. Like, that's what he said. He said it usually does dip and then it gets normal again. He's never seen it like this. And I've talked to other people like Alan and other people that I know in this industry, and he said that it's the same thing. It's just, it's one of those dip offs. And that's the thing. That's why I stress to people, save your money. Because, and when you get in this industry, have a good amount of money. And if you hate your job and you're passionate about it, save the money up at the job you hate for years, even if you need to get to that comfortable spot of having a good amount of money in the bank. Now, we didn't plan for this. We were saving our money to invest in properties, but that's what I mean. That's why I'm bringing up too, where are the cargo van loads at, because they are here. They're just dipping, and there's this and that, and it definitely is slower. But that's why we stick to our areas that we've found are good. And that's the thing too, as you've been in it and you develop relationships with brokers and you find the areas you like, it all works out. That's why, as you guys saw in my weekly report, I went to Nebraska, which I don't ever do, and I shouldn't have done that, but it was sort of like a let's go for it. But that's why I wanted to talk about this too, so people can comment below with more information on what happens, what influxes they see, people who've been doing this a lot longer, like I want to engage a little bit more with you guys to see like what you guys know. Like, what do you see like when this happens up and down? Is this normal, or is this part of the whole economy thing that happened? Is it a COVID thing after what happened with COVID? Because it was booming, so I don't know if that's what I'm saying. I'm just wondering. And that's why I always tell people, make sure your money's right and make sure you're ready for ups and downs when you own your own business, because we're good. But that's what I'm saying, is that you definitely want to, and we hustled those 8 years, saving up all that money. So anyways, that's pretty much it. I just wanted to talk about where are the cargo van loads. Like, they're still there and we're still bidding, but it's almost like it dipped off with how the bids happen. But that's why I don't accept lower. Like, if that's the way, that's the way it'll be. I have other hustles that I do. I do DoorDash. So like, if it got to that point, and I have other things that I've been handing out business cards. So that's a thing, is like, there's other things you can do, but I just still am doing my thing because we're fine. But that's what I'm saying, is like, that's why when you get into this, it's a lifestyle and you better be prepared for anything that's going to happen. And yeah, there's all other avenues that I've been looking at, but that's the thing. Not away from this industry. It's just always thinking of what to hustle because we have other ventures that we're making little bits of money monthly, but we want to just always be putting our foot in anything. So I want people to comment and say, what are other things you do when it's like this type of a part of the season? Is there anything you do? But anyways, like, share, subscribe, hit the bell notification if you want to. If you don't want to, that's fine. Comment below. Thank you for watching, and oh yeah, keep hustling.